Hello all, Seriously's here, back some more Alpha to Omega. We are on the Purge. It was just popped up. Let's see if I can, there we go, the Purge reached the center of the, we don't have to go that far. We do not have to go anywhere close to that far. So our ship's right here. We need to do 16 warps. But before we get that done, let's hop over to my backup ship. Also a starborn runner. And let's check the, yeah, that's what I thought. We need a dihydrogen jelly. We'll make one of them. Drop that in there. Drop the pure ferrite in. Now we got launch thrusters. Then we can switch to this ship. Before we switch galaxies, we should also switch multi-tools, and we'll just leave everything in our suit. The game has granted us the ability to avoid all of the damage to all of our stuff by going, what's the button? Store technology. Boop. There we go. We can take everything out of our suit and then put it back into our suit after we finish the warping. But I got a lot of repair kits from doing derelicts. So let's use some repair kits and let's get warping. We could try warping in our freighter. I've never done that before for these missions. Oh, we have a message already. All right, let's answer that. Oh, hey, I'm being interrupted by a frigate mission. This is awesome. I didn't read most of that, but it seems like I'm going to tell them to end the pursuit. I might get less prizes for that, less mission rewards. Oh, neat. This is the first time I've ever had that happen. I have been interrupted to go rescue a fleet and do a battle. That was really cool. It only happened once to me, and that's the second time I've been interrupted by a mission at all to make a decision. It seems like it's pretty rare, and I did not notice an increase in rewards for saving the fleet. I doubt I'll notice a decrease in rewards for that. Alright, we got distracted by a message that wasn't important. I think we just need to warp. Let's just... Yeah, alright, doesn't say to do anything. Let's hit the map. And we're going to go this way over here. Hey, 3-star economy. Neat. Now, we're not going to explore all of these systems. That's a benefit of warping with the freighter, is we would very easily get to scan all the planets at once and see what's here. I don't think I'm even going to stop in the space stations, especially not with such a vibrant orange and red background space here. Neat space station. Now, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Data injection, sequence received, source unknown. Atlas sequence 1 of 16. We already have all of our glyphs because we went and got them early on, but we got to do this. So, you know what I'm thinking is that, yeah, let's try one warp in the freighter and see if we can do this. Let's do some experimenting today. Since 16 warps shouldn't take us too long, why can't I boost? There we go. Alright, frigate fleet, you don't have to be that loud. And while we're here, we will scan the whole system because we're here. So yeah, let's see if this counts. I hope it does, because this would be a lot better. Although, how are we going to get hailed by Apollo and stuff, right? Aggressive Sentinels, though. Nothing to write home about. Alright. Let's try one warp here, see if we get our credit. And then we'll just hop back to the ship. I think it's going to be faster to do it that way anyway. Warping in the freighter is an extra menu step. Doesn't matter where we go. Let's just warp and see what we get. I know traveling by space stations in your space station list doesn't count. I'm not sure if traveling through a black hole counts. That's something we should also experiment with today. We can warp to a black hole. Okay, so we're new to the system. Are we gonna get... Hey, we got our data injection, so this does count for the mission. Interesting. I think if we do it this way, we're gonna skip out on some dialogue that we get hailed in our ship about from Apollo and stuff. And I don't know when those missions happen at. So, that is one experiment done, and a success. But we're going to abandon that. And interesting that it keeps moving my ships around. Let's warp for a black hole. Do they not show... Oh, there's one. I was going to say, do they not show up? I'm just far away. So this should be number 3. We might get freighter battles this way. Warping my ship. There's our black hole. Space station over there. Black hole discovered. Data injection. Yeah, great. Alright, yeah, looks like we're done with that mission update. Let's go through here and see what happens. Oh, a freighter battle happened, okay. I'm going to try to bypass it, see if we can still get that glitch happening. That's also an experiment. Lots of experimenting to do today. It didn't disappear as I flew near it. Maybe I have to fly... Yeah, there we go. Easy. Okay. The Purge, 3 of 16. I don't know if that freighter battle got in the way or not, but it did not seem to count. We're still on 3, right? Maybe me skipping the freighter battle is what did it in. Regardless, okay, that disappeared. What pops up next? No, we didn't get a new data injection. Alright, well, experiment failure. Black holes do not count for warping, but you know what will? Warping to a black hole. Right next door, that's interesting. Black hole exit right next door to a black hole entrance. So we're not going to waste time going down this black hole. That's a 30-second cutscene we won't get back. Orange space, green space, lots of vibrantly colored spaces today. Sort of black over by the sun. That's really cool. Fade to bright green. I prefer a different color than green, but you know, you get what you get. So, do we get a hail at 4 or is it 8 warps? We get hailed at some point, and that's why we're going by ship. Also to try out black holes. Alright, doesn't look like we're getting hailed. Let's go over here to this dead star. No space station to even tempt us. That was a really fast warp. Are there like no planets to load in here? Another gross orange background space. Like a gross orange. The other one was at least vibrant. This is like tang. Is this a black hole as well? Or is that from the last one? Alright, what are we at? 5? Yes, 5 of 16. Okay. No, this is not a black hole. That's from the last one. I did just top up the engines last night when I logged off, so we should be doing pretty good on fuel. We could take a peek here. Hyperdrive's at 45%. Can get a glimpse at some freighters as we go by. I'm not swapping over to a system freighter on this save, so there's not much point, but for other people. Alright, that's 6. Let's go on to the next. And also, we are going to like 1 and 2 star economies, not like exclusively 3 star economies. Here's a pirate economy, Andite. So, pirate economy might be easy to find a system freighter in, but you're going to get attacked while you're hunting. And a 1 and 2 star economy is just terrible to find an S-class freighter in. Ooh, interesting noises here. Can we get our data injection in pirate systems? We can. Good. Don't see why not. We can get them in systems with no star base. Space station. That's the word I'm looking for. I find it actually helps to go to 1 and 2 star economies here, so I'm not even tempted to look around. You can find really cool planets. Look, there's a volcano over there we could go explore, or is that a dead planet? It looks like a volcano. Empty. No, it's a dead planet. Alright. Data injection. I don't know that we really need to wait for these. We might get credit just by warping ahead of time, but why risk it? It's an extra 10 or 30 seconds each. If I was going to do that experiment, I'd probably record it, but it would be a separate video for just that experiment. Ooh, I like this dark green. I don't like that it bleeds over to red by the star. Here's our hail. Okay, who's this? Oh, it's Null. I'm not alone. Yeah, I know Null. I'm going. You can't stop me. You can't do this to us. You can't. How do you know? Because you've done it, haven't you? I did what I had to do. What did you do, Null? Such atrocities. If you do what I did, it'll reset everything. Well, if it resets everything, then you'll be there. I'm not even going to say goodbye. How do you like that? Anyway, yeah. Sort of pink over by here, but I do like the deep green. Ooh, with blue nebula. That's not so good. This orange, not so good. Right behind this planet over here. That's neat. Alright, let's go on to the next. I think we get to talk to Apollo as well. That was at 8 we just did? Or was that 9? Pinks and purples here. Some blue. Data injection. What does the space station look like? Oh, just an orb. Oh, no. It's a cylinder with a ring around it. Neat. And the ring is connected in sort of orb. Yeah, neat. That's cool. Alright, that was 10 of 16, so we got hailed at 9. I think we're going to get hailed at 12 or something like that. Any good stars? We have a little bit of time to look. No, we don't. We're just going to this dissonant 1 star. Who cares? Look at this gray background space color. I mean, it's a bit pinky, like salmon gray, but interesting. I've never seen such a neutral. It's got greens and pinks and weird stuff going on here. We could have waited for hail, but we got our hail like immediately before we even could bypass the intro to this system screen. So I think if we're going to get a hail, it'll be right away. And if not, well, they missed their chance. Yeah, Apollo says they're going to race us to the core. We haven't had that message yet. First contact, nice blue background. Frozen planet. (12:16). Didn't get hailed at 12. Or did we already have that message from Apollo? Was that at a holo terminus and I just skipped past it? Maybe. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. X marks the spot of that space station. $13. All right, a couple more to go. And then after this, what are we going to be doing? There's a bunch of missions in our log that we need to get done to get to the autophage stuff, which is really the goal for me here. We got to unlock that stuff. It's the endiest game of endgame stuff we got in this game right now. There's ship scrapping and stuff, which is expensive, but any noob save can scrap a ship and make their own. It's not relegated to endgameness. Like the autophage is, you have to do your missions to get the autophage stuff. Alright, there's 14. I'm gonna wait just a second here. Now there's a... No, that's the same sort of thing we saw earlier. It looks like a sphere, but it is not fully. I bet we could fly through. Let's do a quick flyby. Cool. Haha. I seen KJ do it. That's how I knew. Alright. 15. Pirate system. Doesn't matter where we end up for 16. We gotta go talk to the Atlas. Ooh, red sky, but otherwise very pretty planet right there. And there might be a filter that turns that red sky blue, but it would also turn the water red, so meh. Oh yeah, it's a pirate system. I'm like, now there's an old space station. Of course it is. It's a pirate space station. What do we got right next door? Oh, we're out of fuel finally. That's right. Okay. Let's use the hypercore. Actually, I should have used those warp cells just to get rid of them. Whoops. Octitom. Gex star system. 2 stars. Since that's what this episode is, gotta get a screenshot of the warp screen. I very much like this violet background, very light purple to darks. Neat. Anyway, that's 16 to 16. Oh, now here's an old-fashioned space station. Triangle one. The thing on top. Neat, but it's got all the updated textures. I like that. Where's it telling me to go? Found a portal for me on a moon, it looks like. Is it a dead moon? I can sort of see that it has no atmosphere, even through the rings. Or it's just a very bright atmosphere. I could scan. Oh, it's a bountiful moon. Excellent. It's a blue sky with pink grass. Neat. Portal is right there. One excellent benefit of moons is easy to see stuff from well, we'll call it orbit, from high altitude. Oh, I was on the right side. Alright, well, let's just walk through. Whoop. Gotta power this one as well, I bet. Oh, you know what we should do? No, let's power it first, just in case we're pulling resources from the starship, and then we'll switch ships. Use the condensed versions where we can, or activate it because it has no extra use. Definitely do not use oxygen for these ones, even though it's only 8. You can pull condensed carbon off the ground from red crystals. Or make it from trees. You can buy flowers from NPCs and turn that into carbon. Carbon is easy. Oxygen, gotta find flowers, or you gotta mine it. Gas miner. Okay, now we can switch our ship. We could call that one in, but let's call one that actually has launch thrusters that can be broken. And then let's go talk to the Atlas. Yeah, that's the newbie ship. That was loud. I don't think we end up in space at this one, do we? We were already in space last time. I think we just end up at the final interface. Atlas planet? Okay, well, the planet, and then we get pulled away from here in like 16 seconds. Ish. Neat plants. Giant fins. Thought I heard a bird. I'm not going to hear birds. Oh, there are birds on this planet. See, this is a messed up planet because it's a glitch decoration planet, but not really. Let's grab that yellow crate. We got time. There's some condensed carbon right there. And sodium. And right behind me, on the hill. We didn't have time to grab that stuff. If I'm correct, let's just go take a peek real quick. There won't be any words to grab in this station at all. Yeah, nothing. Okay. No warp cells, no words. Just a new galaxy to go to. After is Dorian. We have to cry out like 6 times, I think. 2, 3, 4. That's 5. And that should be the last one. On the 6th cry, the Atlas answers. Submit. So we can walk away here. Refuse the atlas. Ask if there's another way. We'll just bring us back to here. It'll tell us there isn't. So we want to pick this one. I have to know what happens. I know what happens. I have to get 10 galaxies away from here without having to warp through 10 galaxies. That's what I have to do. And get sent straight to the next Lush Galaxy. That's also a great thing here. Cool. Creation. That's the one we're going to go to. Don't know if it's a random layout every time. Is there a terminal to talk to here? There is not. Let's see about the screenshot though. Yeah, there's some nice lighting. Look at me. Thank you. That'll do. It's so dark in the corners we don't even have to turn off the vignette. Alright, let's talk to this one here. Halcyon? Halcyon? I don't know how to say words. We're going to the Green Galaxy. Don't want to talk over this great music, but I feel like we're heading to Hickenpov Galaxy. I can't remember, but we're going to find out in just a sec. A nice teal colored galactic core. Oh, Sudzerbal is where we ended up. So Hickenpov must be coming up soon. I haven't been to too many Lush Galaxies. Well, I've been about halfway through the list of galaxies, of Lush Galaxies. 130, like Galaxy 130 something. So we're going to have a bunch of broken stuff. That's where we're going to end it today. We're going to fix our stuff and call it there, however long fixing our stuff takes with all those repair kits. Begin. All right.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Can't tell what kind of planet we're on. It looks lush from the low rad and tox levels. But just by looking, I can't tell. Oh yeah, there's some regular old trees.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Well, we have our jetpack. That's interesting. I think life support, hazard protection, and jetpack are fixed.
Operational.
We didn't switch multi-tools. We're going to have a lot of repairs to do.
Station sequence complete.
Okay.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Oh. Heart of the Sun. We can build Heart of the Sun. Find Heart of the Sun. Remembrance. Oh, yeah, yeah, we need to, okay. We need to do the Atlas missions for that. Let's call in our other ship. Okay, let's go to our inventory here. Look at all of that damage. That is a lot of damage. So, let's just go in here. What do we need for repair kit? E? Even if I have these, I think I'm just going to use repair kits for all of them. Oh, that's life support. Yeah, you can't break your life support or you would just die when you get here. Oh, I just clicked. Whoops. I mean, to be fair, I do have a lot of these materials too, so we could just click through. It's a little bit faster than holding E. But I do want to save materials as well for like actual, well, not wiring looms, I guess. Yeah, in fact, let's go through. I didn't repair it. I just put the wiring loom in. You know what? I'm definitely not going back and forth if I have to hear her say it twice. But I was just going to put all the wiring looms in first and then come back later. Ooh, don't have that on me. Don't want to spend oxygen. And fortunately, going through the galaxy doesn't break your freighter. That would be terrible. So we can still call stuff in off our freighter and from cargo if we call in our freighter. I have that stuff on the freighter. That's where that stuff's coming from. Now I think I have a couple more things down here. Yeah, a whole row. All of our shields. And our sentinel shields. And our water breathing modules. Pugnium to repair these. That's interesting. Fortunately, I have plenty. Easy stuff there. Life support parts and wiring loom. Okay, there's that. Translators, you know what? Why not? Don't need them. But now I can delete them. There's me. The ship is fine because we switched it. The multi-tool is not. Ugh. We're going to fix that today too? Sure. Oh, see, we're out of wiring looms, so it's a good thing I was using E for some of those. A good thing I was not using repair kits where I didn't have to. So let's stop using repair kits, and we'll click on the gray ones. We'll click on everything. We'll repair kit the gray ones. Gotta get a gun. And yeah, we definitely want the stun grenade. Now I have plenty of repair kits. I could have just repair kitted this whole thing, no problem. But what's the point of having all these materials if you don't use them? And there we go. We are fully repaired. Except for, of course, this ship over here. It's trashed, but that's not our ship. Okay. Whew. Breather. Okay, let's take a message from having gone through a galaxy. It's the last thing we need to do here. Oh, this is for our new settlement. That's fine. That's something we need to do. We don't have a settlement on the safe and we need one, so we're going to be doing that next time, Planet in Distress. I think we'll probably just do it right here if that's the mission target, because pretty nice looking place. But that will be it for today. Till next time, everybody, have a good time.